Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball. Digging in, Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now for Sunday Night Baseball as the first pitch is swung on and missed as we get the series finale underway. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So coming to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Michael Wacha gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Row. They've lost the first 2 nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Bader has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this has been the common theme for this team since we had a chance to cover them in spring training. They harped on the fact that they wanted to be in the tops in the league in on-base percentage, and that's exactly where they are.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
And there are 2 away now. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. His career line against Wacha. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. 2 of those hits were for home runs. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Here's Matt Carpenter. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late.
Matt Carpenter.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, or that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Schwarber is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. 0-1 the count. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. DeYoung. It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw just in time, and that was awfully close.
Batting 7. The second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. His career line against Waka. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
No balls and a strike to count. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. DeYoung ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strike. First delivery to him on the way.
For the Cardinals.
And he fouls this one off.
Yadier Molina.
0-1 the count to Molina. This one's down to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now the 0-1. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Jose
digging in to try it again. Jose Martinez. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Bader at second with 2 down. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Cards leave 1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the third inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
First offering on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez, and he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. First pitch of the at-bat. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, great arm action on that changeup right there. You come up to the plate with runners in scoring position, you're going to be super aggressive. I don't fault that guy for swinging through.
Skied into very shallow right. Martinez moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Wilson.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, runner in scoring position with two gone. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is pulled into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Standing in, David Bodie. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Fouled off. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Ozuna is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 4 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's the 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Up next for the Cubs.
So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line. I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You can.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez, and they're runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Martinez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now
from the stretch.
Shortstop.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Young.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Line towards center field. Bader is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Bodie. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Heading out toward shallow right. Martinez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball
Your
game.
attention, please.
Jairo Munoz
Pinch hitting
will
for the
move
Cardinals.
into the on-deck circle now
Number
to try to
39.
get something started here with
Jairo
1 gone in the inning.
Munoz.
0-1 the count. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And Baez will put this one away to retire. Adam
and
Wainwright
gentlemen,
enters to
your
do the
attention,
pitching
please.
in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for St.
Kyle
Louis.
Schwarber will stand
Number
in looking
50,
for home run number
Adam
3 as we take it back to
Wainwright.
inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Martinez is there and he has it for the out.
The pitcher, number 11.
Now at the plate, Yu
Yu
Darvish getting to hit for himself here,
Darvish.
largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Cue shot here out towards short, and that'll be the 2nd out.
Up next for the Cubs. The left
Stepping
fielder.
in, Ben Zobrist. His career line against Wainwright. He's got
Zobrist.
5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Pulled toward right center field. Bader on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the... Coming to the plate now, Colton Wong.
Leading
0 for
off for the
2
Cardinals.
on his line thus far.
The second baseman.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Wong.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Paul Goldschmidt
Now
now.
batting.
It's been an 0 for
first
2
baseman.
effort for him to this
Paul
point. No
Goldschmidt.
balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in, Chris
Leading off
Bryant.
for the
Last
Cubs.
time through was a base
The
hit.
third baseman,
First pitch coming from
Chris
Wainwright.
Bryant.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The first
Had to
baseman,
protect
number
there with 2
44.
strikes, and he just got
Anthony
it off the end of the bat. Not much of a
Rizzo.
problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Wong is there.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate,
Shortstop,
Javier Baez.
Javier.
His career line against Wainwright. He's got
Baez.
3 base hits in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
The catcher, number 40.
So stepping in, Wilson
Wilson
Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to
Now
say
batting.
all the time, it's about
The center
150 ABs to
Jason.
200 ABs. where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Digging in now, David Bodie. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Wong ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. He pulls this one into right. Martinez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The batter.
Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Here's a chopper left side of the infield. Bryant is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Ready for another shot now. Yu Darvish. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Bader has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. No balls and 1 strike. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Dexter Fowler will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Dexter Fowler goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Now batting, Jose Martinez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. St. Louis, good night.
Oh, man, so close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one